You have a president who is completely out of touch. And while the country is hungry, while the country is worried about inflation, what is he doing? Well, he's passing his infrastructure bill. You know what's in the infrastructure bill? They signed it in yesterday. And I know we've all been clamoring for this. We've all been saying, geez, when will Congress act? Well, Congress finally acted. In the infrastructure bill, they've just made your car even more expensive. They are mandating now in the infrastructure bill, passed and signed, congratulations. In this bill, there is anti-drunk driving tech for your car. It will be mandatory in 3 years in all cars, and you'll have to take a breathalyzer every time you try to start your car. Now, I don't think so. The other thing is if you're driving erratic, it will just pull you off to the side of the road and shut your car down. Isn't that good? I know we've been clamoring for it, right? All of us have been saying, geez, when are we going to get our car to give us a breathalyzer before we can turn the engine on? And if I'm driving erratically at all, turn my car off and roll it over to the side of the road. I think this is fantastic. Congratulations. Because that's what you voted for when you voted for Joe Biden, right? You voted for the breathalyzer in the... Oh, you didn't? You didn't know that was coming? You think maybe he should concentrate on, I don't know, making the gas price go down? Here's a woman in Baltimore. I'm sure she's very excited about the new breathalyzer. Here she is in Baltimore talking about all the things that are so great in America today. Cut 6.
Gas prices are ridiculous.
Like many drivers, Sheila Hill sees the higher gas prices putting the squeeze on people.
If it keeps going up, it's going to be hard for us to even go to work because the price is going to be too much. But I have no other choice but to put gas in it if I still need to do what I need to do.
If gas prices go up, then something else has got to go down in terms of what you might buy. So we got to keep our eyes on the gas prices and hope that they stabilize.
Kate Gerwin says it costs her $44 to $50 every week to fill up her vehicle.
Californians, good news for you. Highest gas prices on record. Cut 7.
We're talking, let me break this down for you. California drivers now paying about $1.50 more per gallon than they did last year. A huge increase. This comes just as folks get ready to, fill up those gas tanks and go on some Thanksgiving trips. And some of the drivers we spoke with said they're not shocked.
They're high, but with all the other prices in the world creeping up as well, it's not too surprising.
Man, they're high, really high, man. I know it's California, but these are some really high gas prices.
I can't do this anymore.
I ride my motorcycle a lot more. I have a 1-ton diesel truck that just sits at the side of the house. Can't afford to fill it up.
Okay, so gas prices are going up. By the way, they're talking about, as we told you yesterday, Line 5. This is the pipeline that is the life's blood for the center of the country for gases. For gas and natural gas. They're talking about closing that down. They're also closing down more exploration in very, 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 very important land in New Mexico. They want to make sure that is pristine. A part of New Mexico that no one will ever see, but they want to make sure that's going to help out. And here's the White House, just, making things very, very clear, Pravda.
So I would just note this is not, sometimes I'm not saying you're doing this, but sometimes people compare this to the Recovery Act of 2009. It is not that. We are not in the middle of a historic economic crisis right now.
You're right. We're not in the middle of it. We're at the beginning of it. This White House is so out of touch. By the way, just want to let you know something else you're going to be very, very excited about because, we all have been saying, when are we going to have universal daycare? Finally, universal daycare. Well, the daycare plan is right there. Now, if you are, this has just come out, gosh darn it. Now we know this after the bill has been voted for and signed. But it looks like if you have your daycare and you like it, you're probably not going to be able to keep it. But don't worry. You'll be able to go into one of these new government things. They're going to be great for your kids. Oh, there is no one that loves children more than the government. So the daycare plan now in the new infrastructure bill that is going through, it's forcing.
So this is not the infrastructure. This would be the reconciliation bill, right? The one. Is this the one that passed, or is it the one?
This, I think, is the one that passed, Stu. I could be wrong. Can you tell me how many bills there are? I mean,
how many trillions of dollars are we spending this week?
We had the American Rescue Plan. Then we had the American Jobs Plan and the American Family Plan. But the Jobs Plan morphed into the Bipartisan Infrastructure Framework, which now is the BIF.
Yeah, the BIF.
Yeah. Then the American Family Plan was rebranded over the summer as the $3.5 trillion reconciliation bill. And that now is called the Build Back Better bill.
Now, is the Build Back Better bill the source of the
I don't
daycare?
know. I, honest to God, don't even know. I don't even know. I think this is already, what has already passed, okay, in the infrastructure bill.
Amazing.
But it's now because we want high-quality daycare. The government is forcing daycare centers now to nearly double the wages paid to most employees. Now, that's going to be the biggest cost for most providers. So, if you have your daycare, yeah, they're going to probably double the price on you, or almost double the price. But you can afford it. I mean, it's not like we're in a crisis or anything. So also including the wage controls, it forces states to adopt additional regulations to provide, for high quality. The additional rules could include minimum staff-to-child ratios, facility upgrades, and minimum educational requirements for staff. So that's not going to increase the price of your daycare at all. So don't worry about it. This administration is only making your life better. Repeat after me. This administration is only making my life better.